Hi, Ruben. Bruno said before the last Europa League game that he felt that the Europa League was your biggest target this season, presumably because it offers a chance for a trophy and to qualify for the Champions League. Is that a view that you share, given that you're struggling a little bit in the Premier League to reach those top four positions?
I think I as a coach, I cannot focus just on that, the way we can see in the future titles or something. I think that our goal is to win the Premier League. That is our goal. Of course, you can do the math and you understand that for a big club like us to be in the Champions League is so important. And then you can look at the table and you can see that from Europa League maybe is easier. You can take this information for this context, but I'm not focused on that. Our goal is to win the Premier League, not just to go to Champions League. To go to Champions League is an important point to win the Premier League. That is really clear, but for me, the most important thing is to win and to see something different in the team and in every game.
Otázka. Zaznívaly spekulace, nebo vy říkal jste, že pro vás je důležité účastnit se v Evropské lize, potenciálně ji vyhrát a získat i trofej. Jak na to nahlížíte v kontextu toho, že se potýkáte s problémy v Premier League? Odpověď. Já bych chtěl říct, že náš cíl je od začátku vyhrát Premier League. Samozřejmě, když si to spočítáte a podíváte se na tabulku, tak může se zdát, že Evropská liga je pro nás jednodušší, realističtější cíl, ale chci zdůraznit, že tak velký klub, jako je Manchester United, by měl hrát Ligu mistrů, je to pro nás velmi důležité. Ovšem prvním krok proto je, abychom vyhráli Premier League. A taky chci vidět v týmu, že probíhá změna a společně míříme k tomu stejnému cíli.
Okay. Carl.
Mr. Harriman, after the defeat against Nottingham Forest, you talked about the need for your centre-backs to be more calm on the ball when they're trying to pass. You also spoke about how your team needs to avoid being sloppy. Could you elaborate on how you encourage your team staying calm in those moments where it's very busy, but also making sure they don't make mistakes?
It's really simple. I think against Nottingham, we should pass the ball a little bit more quicker. So it's with safety, but a little bit more quicker when everything is blocked. For me, the most important point is that every player should be in the good position to start one play. We were controlling the game. We start the second half very well, and if you remember, we are doing one play when Lenny Yoro makes 1-2, jumps in front, and then a bad pass makes a counter-attack and you suffer a goal. And now you have to continue to play in the same way with a low block. So is this kind of details. You have to play the ball preparing to lose the ball sometimes. And these kind of points are really important in our team, because in the past and still at this moment you can see a lot of moments like this. I just remember from my head the game against Liverpool, all the goals were most like that, and then we are doing work on that, and you see the same thing last week. So you are trying to improve with the ball, but also preparing the way you can, when you lose the ball, you are covering our own goal.
Can I ask also to Malacia, how are you finding?
Take translation on this
yes,
answer?
you will translate first. Thank you. Otázka. V zápase proti Nottinghamu se pokázalo, že vám trošku chybí klid na balónu a jakým způsobem podporujete hráče nebo povzbuzujete tak, aby nedělali ty chyby, které dělají. Odpověď. Jo, já jsem si všiml, že proti Nottinghamu nám chyběly, nebo měli jsme několik rychlých přihrávek, takže jsem chtěl, aby hráči hráli bezpečně, ale potřebovali jsme ty rychlejší přihrávky. Tak je důležité, aby každý hráč stál při rozehrávce v dobré pozici, abychom mohli rychle vyvíjet tlak. Musím říct, že jsme druhou půli zahájili velice dobře, byli jsme aktivní. Ovšem zjistili jsme, že stačí, když jednou přijdeme o balón, soupeře do protiútoku a z toho dostaneme gól. Takže teď se učíme, jak hrát v nízkém bloku a jsme připraveni a poučili jsme se tak, abychom byli připraveni, že ten balón můžeme ztratit. Vzpomínám si, že v zápase proti Liverpoolu jsme góly dostali tímto způsobem. Takže ano, je to něco, na čem pracujeme a chceme se zlepšit na práci s balónem, ale i na situace, kdy o ten balón přijdeme.
Thank you very much. Malacia, I wanted to ask, how are you taking on these new details from your new coach? Obviously, it's been a lot of change in your career recently, and I just want to know how you're adjusting to these new details.
No, of course, there's a lot of changing, but what I like and what I know from this manager is that he's very clear. So for all of us, that's the most important thing. So we know what we have to do in the game.
Otázka, jaké cítíte změny pod novým koučem a jak se tomu přizpůsobujete? Odpověď, ano, jsou to velké změny, ovšem pro nás je důležité, že management nám dal jasně najevo, že nový trenér má jasnou vizi a my všichni víme, co máme dělat.
Beth.
Hi, Ruben. Manchester United have spent a lot of money in the past decade before you were Manchester United manager. You've brought in a new system, the fans can see your identity. You'll probably need to bring in players for it to reach its full potential. Have you been told that you need to sell to buy in the transfer window to bring players in?
No, I'm really focused on to see my players, to understand my players, and I think that is one of the problems of the clubs. We have to focus on what we have. We have to focus on the academy, and you also to have the clear profile when you get the players. So it's a lot of details you have to manage. You can see it set pieces. Sometimes you look at our team, we are a small team compared to the others. Every detail counts, and you have to be very clear first in the profiles. Arrange all the process and then go to that phase of buying and selling players. But we have like Thai international players. They are good players, and we need time to teach our idea, and then we will see. Because this is a massive club. If you don't win, the coach goes, the player goes. So you have to know that. So we have to improve as a team. We have to arrange a lot of things in our club before thinking just in buying or selling players. There's a lot to do. So let's focus on improving our players, improving our academy, and then see.
One for Tyrell.
Do the translation first.
Otázka. Manchester United v poslední dekádě, ještě předtím, než jste se připojili jako trenér, utratil opravdu hodně peněz, vypracoval nový systém, fanoušci si to uvědomují. Máte nějakou vizi ohledně toho, jestli byste chtěl do klubu přivádět nové hráče? Odpověď ne, soustředím se na tu strukturu, kterou teď máme, soustředíme se i na akademii, zkrátka pracujeme s tím, co máme. Ve fotbale opravdu rozhodují detaily, jsou to malé střípky, které potřebujete ve správnou chvíli poskládat dohromady a každý detail skutečně rozhoduje. I proto je důležité, abychom věděli, co chceme, postavili silný tým, ale zároveň posilovali to už, co máme. Takže na tohle se učíme, samozřejmě jsme velký tým a ve fotbale to funguje tak, že pokud nevyhráváte, odcházejí hráči, odcházejí trenéři. My ovšem zatím žádné velké změny, co se týče hráčů, neplánujeme. Chceme nejdřív pracovat s tím, co máme, než začneme utrácet peníze za nové posily.
Tyrell, it's been a long road back for you and it's great to see you back on the pitch. How long do you think it will take for you to get back to your best? Because obviously a long time out is going to take a bit of time. And have you seen positive changes with the new coaching staff coming in?
No, it's like training every day, so I have to improve week by week by playing games, of course, and I could already see a difference between my first game against Bodø Glimt and Arsenal, so I think that's it. And other than that, as a team, we are improving and trying to adapt the playing style of the manager, and I'm happy. Yeah.
Otázka. Tyrelle, máte za sebou těžký rok, dlouhou rekonvalescenci. Jak dlouho vám trvalo, než se dostanete do své vrcholné formy a cítíte po změně trenéra nějaké pozitivní změny v týmu? Odpověď. Trénuju každý den, týden od týdne cítím zlepšení, samozřejmě cítím i změny, že se posouvám dál a dál od prvního zápasu, který jsem teď odehrál. Co se týče celkového týmu, soustředíme se na to, abychom se zlepšovali. A co se týče změn, já jsem s tím zatím velmi spokojený.
Neil.
Yeah, hi Ruben. You mentioned about the vision and everyone being on the same path. It was clearly some people weren't on the same path, or Dan Ashworth wouldn't have gone. So what is that vision, and are there some disagreements over it?
No, I don't think so. I cannot tell you about the vision. The whole vision is just in a press conference, but we want to take this club winning the Premier League and to be an elite club like this club should be. In this way, we have to make changes because of the context. I don't know. You could change the coach. Because you don't have results, you can change the coach. So you can have a vision, but sometimes you make a slightly change of direction to go to find the same goal. So this could happen in football, and we are focused on to win the Premier League. That is the main goal of this club.
Otázka. Hovořil jste o nové vizi a že chcete, aby všichni jeli na stejné vlně, ovšem možná někteří tuto ideu nezdíleli. O co přesně v té vizi jde a byly i nějaké neshody v tom prosazování? Odpověď: ne, nemluvil bych o žádných neschodách. Těžko můžu tu vizi popsat tady během krátké tiskové konference. Ovšem naším cílem a naším hlavním bodem soustředění je Premier League. Chceme být elitní klub, který vyhrává týmovou soutěž tak, jak bychom měli. Samozřejmě proto, abyste toho docílili, tak musíte provádět změny. Někdy se změní coach, někdy se změní směřování celé fotbalové filozofie. My ovšem se konkrétně soustředíme zejména na výhry v Premier League.
Dave.
Hi, Ruben. You've been in the job, I think, a month today. When you did your first press conference, you said, "I believe in the players until they prove me wrong." I appreciate you're still getting to know a lot of them, most of them, but you must have formed an opinion of the players. And to what extent do you feel that you have to maybe potentially move some on in January? And I appreciate what you said earlier, but can a club like Manchester United afford not to move players on in January because there's only 2 windows, clearly?
I really don't know. There's a lot at stake in this moment. We have a lot to do, a lot of games. We don't have time to train, so the players have contract. We have to see him. It's a new idea, new coach. Sometimes I have one idea in the first week. Second week I have a different idea. Then we have to see what happens. So it's everything. So close, all the games during the opening of the window in January. So I really don't know. I'm just focused on improving the team. I cannot think so much further than the next game. So like any other team, when the window is open, we can do something. But in this moment, our focus is to win games, and we have to have this feeling of winning, and we have to start tomorrow.
Otázka. V nové práci jste zhruba měsíc a na první tiskové konferenci jste říkal, že věříte hráčům, dokud vás nepřesvědčí o opaku. Potom, co jste hráče poznal blíže, změnil jste na některé názor a bude to třeba ovlivňovat vaše rozhodování před přestupovým oknem v lednu? Odpověď. Nedokážu říct. Myslím si, že máme před sebou hodně práce a není čas nad tímto spekulovat. Hráči mají smlouvy, máme nějaké nápady. Ty nápady se samozřejmě mění, celá ta situace, atmosféra v týmu si teprve sedá. Co se týče lednového okna, tak nedokážu říct. Já se soustředím zejména na zlepšování týmu a dá se říct, že se vždycky soustředím výhradně na ten následující zápas.
Last question, Simon. At the back. The back. By the camera at the back there.
Sorry, I don't think my voice would carry. I just thought I'd ask about the opposition tomorrow. On top of everything else, United haven't won away in Europe, I think it's since March 2023, so important to end that run. And for yourself, at the start of last week we were asking about finishing in the top 4 Champions League by beating Arsenal. You've had a bit of a crash course in United since then, so how have you found it?
No, I already knew it. You guys ask, I respond, but I already knew it. That is a big job. We have a long way to go. It's really important to win away, even in the league. And we know that it's really tough to win away in our league. And we are Manchester United. We have to improve on that. Also winning at home, because we lost the last game. It's really important to go to the next stage. So we need to win tomorrow because of all of that. It's really important for us as a club, as a team in this moment. If you pass to the next stage without playoff, you take 2 games from our schedule is massive. For some teams is nothing. For us is like really important. But we are facing a team you don't, maybe a lot of people in England don't know the name, but they are unbeaten at home in Europe. They are very strong. They run a lot. We cannot play the game one against one in all the pitch like they want. We have to have possession. We have to control transitions. We have to be very good in second phases, like after crosses, the next cross. We have to improve on these details. We have to be so much better in set pieces, and we have to win it. So it's really important to win the game and to play well, not just win, to play well. But tomorrow is going to be really, really tough, and we are prepared for that. Tai is going to play, so we are really prepared for in the game.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Díky.